Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritangamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. I welcome you all for this second session regarding developing the immune system, since we are all facing the issue of coronavirus. After giving my last previous session, we got some questions. Covering up that questions and also bringing more deeper dimension to the concept under which this meditation process is brought. This meditation process is mainly towards decondition the mind. When mind is deconditioned, the process of manifestation easily flows from core to surface. This concept I will explain you today clearly. For initial few minutes, you will have this explanation of the concept. Then we will go for practical adoption of the concept. Here, one thing what we need to understand is the issue of coronavirus, what we are all facing. It's mainly affects the people who have a weak immune system. This methodology touches the core, where it will make you to understand how this weakness with the immune system is happening in the body, how it can be resolved. After getting resolved, how it can be used in a right way for the evolutionary process. For this, first of all, we all need to understand inside our core what manifests everything is pure. The ingredient or ingredients, of course, it's a common language. The core by which we are all made up of, that conscious surface, is away from any kind of influence, whether it's a coronavirus, whether it is any kind of bacteria. Nothing can affect the core of us, meaning our consciousness has such a purity, nothing can affect us, mainly because it's not like our consciousness is against something. See, here we have a consciousness which aligns to everything in this creation, because everything in this creation is the manifestation of the consciousness itself. Through nature, what we feel at the matter level is the manifested part of consciousness. That's why wherever nature is there, there must be consciousness behind it. So there is no opposition, there is no a kind of resistance, there is nothing which is against to each other, because it's part of itself. Consciousness and nature both are same. Consciousness manifests into nature, nature reflects into consciousness. A non-dual manifests into dual to reflect itself, and it happens simultaneously. When such is the case, where the whole creation is manifesting or functioning, now as humans, we all are facing a challenging situation through this coronavirus. How we can face it? As a part of this process, from Yoga Gita end, we are offering online courses. At the end of these online courses, let's see how long it runs. Tomorrow, under this course, pranayama practice will be taught, which fits for the process. So like this, in the end, a package about how to express life so that the coronavirus effect is not there in the life journey. From this point of view, in today's session, we will understand conceptually, at the same time from the dimension of practical expression. Once you know that at the core, the true self is the reason for every happening. For an example, just as an example, see, now you are in house, it's a quarantine time, you cannot move into market. Suppose you want to feel some sunlight, you want to go just to the door of your house. The body goes to the door. Before that, mind has to instruct the body to express the functioning of going to the door. You are walking to the door, another person is observing you that you are coming near the door. For that person, your thought is not visible. Your thought of, hey, come on, let's go to the door, that's not visible. What visible to the opposite person is your functioning. In the same way, what appears at the functional level in the form of nature to us is the result of manifestation of the consciousness expression that we all need to understand. And now with the coronavirus, from where we are getting affected is the lack of immune system. Meaning, what is the lack of immune system? The system which is responsible for our healthy way of functioning, it becomes weak in defending itself, in adopting to a foreign body like coronavirus which is entering into your system. Why it happens? Why the immune system becomes weak? It's mainly because the manifested part is not carrying the true spirit of the consciousness. Let's take the same example of you're walking to the door. You're walking to the door, you want to open the door and you want to feel some sunlight. Let's say, for example, you are having your eyes tied with a cloth. A thought comes, go to the door, open the door, feel the sunlight, but since your eyes are closed with a cloth, you cannot find the sunlight to have a vision of the outside. Why it happens? Because something is covered. In the same way, for your expression, wherever a blockage happens, that makes you diminish in your expression, that makes you retarded, confined, suppressed. When we are living as human beings, how many suppressions we face? Suppressions from education system, suppression from society norms, suppression from parents, suppression from hundreds of things. In day-to-day life, as we all grow, we face suppressions continuously. Not only from outside, your own conditioned mind also suppresses you. See, there are two ways of living life. One is not to be bothered by any outside effect, carrying the pure love, affection within you. And another thing is just to live animalistically. But we don't want to choose the way of animal, a kind of that expression. We have to express as humans. We have to bring our divine energy to the surface to manifest. We have to respect the society. We have to respect whatever the fact of civilization process happening at this moment of time. Because disturbing the peace outside, disturbing the peace inside, there is no divinity. There is no meaningfulness in life. That's why it's very important to stop every form of struggle. It's all at the core, whatever manifests as life, embrace it. Sometimes you may like it, you may not like it, but life is like that. If everything, whatever happens, it happens so that it happens as you like it, there will be no spice in life. There are different forms of spices. In the same way, life should be spicy enough, meaning you should be ready to embrace life at any given situation. You should not transform any problem or any pain into suffering at the self. Once the self suffers, meaning your core of your inside, when it begins to get affected, the manifested part of it also will be affected. As we understood with the example of, once the eyes are tied, you cannot have a clear vision of the outside. In the same way, whenever you will have the blockages in the manifestation process of consciousness through the mind conditioning, it results in developing a very weak immune system. There is no age limit for it. Even from a very young child to aged people, if you understand this concept, you can develop a very strong immune system. It's a very simple, because the message what I'm giving is it has to reach millions of people. That's why I request with you all to share what you are weaving to other people. The technique is very simple. And with this technique, the main advantage is, apart from developing a strong immune system, it will develop a strong self qualities, the love, the peace, the sister and brotherlyhood around the planet. It has many dimensions of benefit. Once as humans, we are able to cross this challenge what coming towards us, we can really create a better world. From that dimension, today we will have this session. In this session, you will be made to enter the dimension of pure consciousness. See, the technique is very simple. Very simple. Here, you will enter the core of the self, where no virus, no bacteria, no complaints, nothing can reach. Just you as pure you, where everything merges into one. From that core of you, you will bring an expression, such a strong expression where the mind is not triggered, is very important, because the gap what is created between the functioning of the consciousness and the expression of the nature is your own mind conditionings. Once mind stays as just mind, just mind, no conditionings, no history, no past, nothing comes. Then the pure expression happens. It's like exploring the core to bring to the surface. That's the whole simple technique in it. For this, very important step is your mind should be calm, quiet, simple, not having any expectations. Just when the bell, you hear it, just you will express. Meaning, in that expression, what you feel naturally to move the body. Like you should not decide anything. For example, if you are deciding, oh, I will scream. No, not necessary to scream. Because, for example, with the screaming, what happens? It continues. See, nobody can scream like and stop at that moment itself. Screaming continues for a few seconds. When it continues for a few seconds, mind comes. That's why if you naturally feel to scream, scream, no issues. But the whole point is it should be the expression of a pure self. Just a pure joyful celebration moment. It's not a suffering. It's not bringing some pain. It's not removing some holdings what you have like physically, or finding some meaning in it, some logics in it, or I am expressing my freedom. Not like, of course the instruction is given, but it's not to bring any kind of learnt process or words through language, nothing. Your core as conscious energy, your surface as nature energy. Nothing is in between. Once you are able to reach this dimension of expression, nothing can stop you from developing the immune system. I hope you are getting the point what I am trying to make. By chance, still if it's not so clear, you can always write back to us. We'll try to answer the question so that your practice is well evolved, and you can also share with any person. There is no limit for it. Only words what you can put when you are sharing to anybody is they should not build any illusions, imaginations, nothing like that. It's a very simple process, because human mind is like that. Always it tries to feel something out of a complex system. The more complex it is, it appears as more challenging. No, there is nothing like that in creation. In creation, why we are in this creation? Whether we are here to do something or to live. Whatever you are doing, it has to lead to live. By chance, if it is not guiding you to live, what is the purpose of doing? Whatever you do, it doesn't matter. Like even at this moment, millions of people are doing millions of trillions of things, and Yesterday trillions of things happen, tomorrow trillions of things will be happening. So where it will all lead, whatever the doing you do, if at all, if it is leading to the process of life expression, the living, then only it will be a kind of milestones towards a purposeful expression of life. Or else just the doing becomes a waste exercise. In fact, that is the difference between an exercise and the practice of yoga. In this session is not about doing, it's about pure self expression and bringing the core of that self expression into the surface. The core of our self expression is, in order, I will tell, the pure consciousness, then comes the wisdom, then comes the mind, then comes the energy, then comes the body. These are all the 5 sheets. I repeat, at the core we have consciousness, next to that wisdom, next to that mind, next to that energy, life energy sheath, next to that the physical sheath. The core, the consciousness, what we call as Atma, is very pure. The wisdom is very pure. Where the contamination starts at the mind level, because it's not mind is contaminated, it's because of your own holdings, because of your own conditionings and the negative sanskaras what is carried within us. There the rhythm of the manifestation is missed. Once the rhythm is missed, the channelization of the manifestation process begins to happen in a different way. That's why the immune system becomes weaker and weaker, instead of becoming stronger and stronger. So to stay strong, to have a healthy immune system, nothing should come in between the power at the core of ourself, because we are all have an immense power within us. The power at the core of the self has to manifest to the surface as it is. So that's the joy of life. That's the joy of living. That's the joy of embracing what is. In this session, we will embrace with the guided meditation technique. Wherever you are, sit quietly on the mat. Close your eyes. Some people may be still watching me with open eyes since it's online. It's okay. But close your eyes if you are in the practice. Keep the stillness of the body. No resistance. Pure self expression. Your back is straight. Your back is straight so that it facilitating the flowering of the expression of the body. By chance, if your back is round, it confines the body expression. That's why in the yogic dimension, always a straight back is preferred. Straight back means it's not absolute straight, creating a stress, a tension. It's straight enough to create the flowering of the physicality. Create that flowering so that a right expression happens. Keep your eyes closed. Breathing is very calm, pleasantly present. Body is gentle like a flower. This body has experienced what a journey. As a baby, it entered from the mother's womb. In these thousands of days, thousands of sunrise and sunsets happened. Millions of actions faced as a child, as a kid, as a youth, as an adult, as a family member, in your jobs. Just the body went on traveling. All the time, uninterruptedly, this body carried the pure consciousness within us. Whatever the journey this body has faced, whatever the resistance due to limited understanding of life you experienced, it's okay. No need to condemn, no need to criticize, no need to repent, nothing. It's not there, it's knowing. Life is not about criticizing, condemning, harming, worrying about the other or about your own journey. It doesn't matter. Bring the purity in every dimension. Whatever happened, perfectly fine. Get rid of every form of affect to the physicality. Like a feather floating in the air, easy. With the same easiness of the feather, journey of the different states of the body happened. Very light as a child, very light as a kid, very light as an adult. Lighter, lighter, and lighter. The shocks, the angry, the worries, the tensions, let go. Nothing stands as a fact in the true manifestation. Pure presence. Very light. No thoughts. Don't lose the awareness. Just express who you are. Stay with the same calmness. This body has constantly rushed in the life journey, constantly pushed to somewhere. Let it experience the stillness. Let it be in presence. We will repeat it again. Please open your eyes. Just stay calm. Stay calm. Can you just keep your eyes open, which is not seeking anything? Let the things appear around you. Don't try to see. Always is very interesting to see people try to see the things. No necessary to see anything. Everything is made to appear. Just stay calm. Stay in the presence. The main sickness of the present state of humanity is rushing, rushing, rushing. Where everybody is rushing, nobody knows. People rush, 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 they will finish. They end their journey. Even maybe their dead body is rushed. Maybe driver is has to go to some other function again. Somebody always everything is rushing, 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 rushing from the moment of the birth till the death happens. Constantly rushes this body. The first very important thing to be known in life is start living. Bring that stillness. That's what Patanjali speaks in his Yoga Sutra, Sthiram Sukham. Meaning you should feel comfort in your stability. It's not a kind of forced rocky stability. It's not a hard stableness. No, not at all. It is a wise knowing the reality, bringing the deeper core of love, peace, affection. What stability that brings, what brings that break to the rushing attitude of the mind, that creates a very strong immune system. The more you rush, the more you strain. Even if you are sitting in a train may be moving. Even while sitting in the train, are you calm? You are also rushing. Oh, I have to go to office. I have this project. I have to do this. I have to answer this to my boss. I have to do this responsibility. Constantly, even in spite of train is taking to you to some destination, you are also running a train inside a train, a destination at the mind. Constantly rushing. So who rushes? They become tired. Who is tired? They are weak. We are who are weak, definitely they cannot have a strong immune system. So it's all chain link. That's why stop rushing, settle. So when I ring the bell, you should explore. Just it's not an expectation. You should not expect that when the bell will ring. Again the mind. Nothing. Just completely stop the life and stop the life from rushing, start the life from the point of living. Start living. Once you begin to start living life, you begin to express the reality. You will begin to express the lila or the dance or the celebration of the consciousness and nature. See, the manifestation of consciousness into nature is lila. It's beautiful. It's a celebration. How that celebration can be contaminated, how that celebration can be affected from some virus or bacteria. So if that is happening into your core, sure, nothing can affect you. It's not an imitation of a celebration. It's not at all something you can decide through mind. It is a true manifestation what's happening from the core of the self. We will enter again to that core. When I give the bell, don't be in the expectation of the bell. Just make a sudden explosion movement to the body so that that movement directly links to the core of the self without getting any obstruction of the mind energy. See, everything is a form of energy. We all know. Even this body is a form of energy. Life energy is a form of energy. Mind is also a form of energy. Wisdom is also a form of energy. The pure consciousness, which is the source for all, from there, we need to draw the life expression energy. Once this channel is pure, you are pure, then nothing can affect you. That's why when that sound is given, without any logics, without any reasons, without bringing any past, because you might have seen somewhere somebody screaming, somebody jumping, somebody moving, somebody dancing. Nothing should come. Nothing of the past. Just move the body. However you want to move, you move. The purer the expression, stronger is the practice. I repeat, purer the expression, stronger is the practice. Stronger the practice, higher the benefit, stronger will be your immune system. Stronger the immune system, defense mechanism against this coronavirus will be naturally very strong. Again, close your eyes. You can sit still. Very calm, light, easy. How strong you are, it's a test. Strength of a person is not in how fast I can run, how long I can jump, how far I can run. These things are indicative strength of one dimension. If you are really strong, it's indicated by how easy you are with your own life, how easy you are with the situations, how easy you are merging into what is, how easy you are in embracing the life. Be that easiness. Be that fact of life. Keep your eyes closed. You don't need to be anything else. Just be the fact of life. Body is light. Light like a feather. Be easy. No thoughts, no struggle, pleasant, happy, no thoughts, no border. Your thoughts are the border of your self expression. Be the borderless, be the infinite. Stop the running mind, start the life. Stop the running mind, start the life. At your core, an infinite, eternal, energetic journey is there. At your core, a deeper peace, love. You will gently open the eyes. Don't try to see anything. Let the things appear. Create that space for the appearance of the creation. Then you are the creation itself. When you are bringing the core to the surface, at that one shot, what movement you feel, just make that movement, whatever the dimension of that movement, make it, then come back. That's it. It's not making the movement again and again, because when you make the movement again and again, the mind will come. Mind is not deciding to make the movement again and again. Just no logics, no reasons. Through your ear, you are going to hear the bell, just you will explode. Hear the bell, explode. That explosion brings the core to the surface. That's it. It's not an illusion, it's not a dance, it's not something multiple movements. It's pure expression to the pure. We'll do it again. Please lie down on the mat wherever you are. By chance, there is no provision where you cannot lie down on the mat. You can take any comfortable position. Here, the point is the body is positioned so that it's not burden, it's easy. Sthiram Sukham. It's stable and comfort. Close your eyes. Stay calm. You're lying on the mat or in any comfortable position. Don't make any movement to the body. Once you enter this state, no movement, absolute stillness. Any position of the body is fine. But absolute stillness. No rush, no target, no tomorrow, no yesterday, no past, no future, no burden. There is nothing to seek, nothing to get. Life is to live. The strongest human tendency is to link the quality of life to what they get. Stop it. Don't bring the quality of your life to what you get. What you get, what you lose, it's outside the life expression. It's a transaction level. Life is not a transaction, life is a happening. Relax the body. No tensions, no worries. Be ease. How easy you are, so strong. How strong you are strong in all dimensions. You're strong in your immune system. You're strong in your digestion. You're strong in your absorption. You're strong in your excretion. You're strong in your peace, in your love. So, all dimensional strength is the quality of life. Be that. Whenever thoughts arises, come back to the core of true self. Be all inclusive dimension. Realize that you can think of what you are not. If you are that, no thoughts. What you are, no border. That's why you are everything, no thoughts. All inclusive fullness. All inclusive dimension of life. The more the fullness happens, stronger the immunity. Even if the coronavirus entered to your system, it has to merge into your system. Then only you will going to win by not being affected by it. It has to merge into your system means your immune system will attack the virus, dissolve it, merges into it, it will excrete it, or it will transfer it, or it will do whatever needed to be done. Your system is taking care of it. As long as your system cannot take care of it, it's a foreign body, it goes on affecting, it goes on replicating, it goes on increasing, it goes on creating the disease. Once the fullness of life begins to flourish within you, in that fullness, everything merges, everything dissolves, everything finds a right place. A coronavirus has to find a right place. Bring your fullness to bring right place for every happening in the creation. Align the life expression to the fact of life. Align the life expression to the core of true self. Your fullness, your strength, infinite. Enjoy that flourish of the core of the self into the physicality. Observe each and every bit of the body throbbing with energy. Get to know the strength of fullness. From tip of the toe to the crown of the head, tip of the fingers, every bit of the body. Very strong, representing the fullness of life, representing the fullness of expression. Slowly open your eyes. Let the creation appear to the senses. Make a gentle movement of the body without bringing the language of rushing. What next? What next? What next? Life is not about what next. You can open your eyes, please. Slowly come out. Be new persons. There is no what next. You are the what next. I hope this dimension of practice has touched you. It has helped you. Please, you can share this with your friends and family, especially with aged persons, so that it helps the humanity around the planet. It takes few moments to share it, but it gives a beautiful gift for them. Again, tomorrow, the dimension of bringing the cure to the problem of coronavirus from the dimension of energetical expression will be there. Tomorrow at the same time. Tomorrow the topic will be covered from the angle of breathing or pranayama or life energy expression. Whatever the name you may like to call, it will be from another dimension. I wish you will all going to join it, and you will ask your friends and family members to join it also. We are all doing this session free. Of course, donation we accept. Whatever the donations you make, it will be used to bring many self-evolutionary programs. As Yoga Gita, we are having a committed team to bring this beautiful subject of the manifestation of the self to the core in day-to-day life, in the society, with the poor, with the suffering people. So like this, we are committed for this vision of life. We all welcome you to join this stream of self-expression. Let's together evolve the self, better the world, celebrate the life, love all. Thank you. All the best.